baby. Chiefs quarterback Patrick Mahomes says his 3-week-old daughter, Golden, will be at the Super Bowl, and he hopes to get her a win. So, to the moms out there, to all the parents out there, is that reasonable? Sarah, I'm gonna throw to you first.
Yes, I hear some naysayers. It is 100% reasonable. And I say this for a few reasons, okay? First of all, Patrick Mahomes is on the brink of history. He could do something that has never been done in the NFL before, lead his team to a 3rd straight Super Bowl. So that's never been. So imagine growing up, being his baby, growing up and saying, my first NFL game I ever went to, my dad made major NFL history. He won a 3rd straight Super Bowl. So there's that possibility. But also, Patrick Mahomes makes $45 million a year, okay? Makes a lot of money. So his family is gonna be set up perfectly. The baby, I don't know, it's gonna have noise cancellation, headphones, or whatever's gotta be done.
Yeah.
The baby's not going unless Brittany wants to go. Brittany is his wife, okay? The whole family's gonna be there. They're gonna be set up. And Patrick has said he takes motivation from his family. That's what motivates him on the field. That's what motivates him to win. So the Chiefs are gonna do everything in their power to make sure his family is comfortable, safe, set up, so that he can go out there and win them another Super Bowl.
Interesting. That's an interesting take. Listen, I'm not a mom, but all of those reasons, I didn't hear anything about the mother who would have just brought a baby
okay with
out of her body 3 weeks ago and is probably still bleeding and probably still wearing the diapers. Like, I haven't had a baby, but I know, like, that's 3 weeks after, you're not ready to go outside, especially to a stadium. But I will say this, I think that this is an important lesson for everybody to see. Like, the wives and girlfriends are under an unspoken pressure to not only look good, but to also support their partners no matter what, especially leading up to a big game. You're not supposed to be a distraction, and if he says he needs you there and that's his motivation on the field, well then it doesn't matter if the umbilical cord is still connected. You have to be there, and they, of course, they're gonna make it comfortable, but she has no choice, because if she doesn't show up and the Chiefs lose, you know in that post-game interview, they're gonna ask him, do you think it's because Brittany's not here and she didn't bring the baby? And they're gonna find a way to blame her. So I don't think Brittany has a choice. I like that she's going, but I don't think she has a choice.
It's kind of like the royal family, right? Like there was sort of like no choice. Like it didn't matter if you were sick or whatever, you just gave birth, you gotta show up, you gotta put on a lip. Exactly. That's what, all I know is I can't speak for this woman, but after 3 weeks of giving birth, I could barely walk, let alone like, and my nipples were the size of dinner plates and they were sore and they were leaky. And if Prince had come to me and said, come to my concert, you would have gone. I know I would not have. So whatever.
And here's the thing, like no two women are the same, because at 3 weeks, that's how you felt. At 3 weeks, I was at a Weekend and Drake concert. So I'm just saying.
C-section.
And I had a C-section.
Wow.
An emergency C-section.
Wow.
So no two women are the same.
Fair.
This is not new for the family. Like if you guys go back to just the last Super Bowl, this is kind of what the Mahomes do. They had their 2 other children there, Sterling and Patrick Bronze. This was the last Super Bowl. This is what they do. I think there's a lot of
child does
security.
not look happy.
Thank you.
It's okay. It's okay.
Way past bedtime
I
and
also think
bath
like
time.
the bigger problem I have is that the new daughter's name is Golden and the first daughter is Sterling and the boy is Bronze.
Yeah.
Anyway, I have a whole other issue with the Mahomes that has nothing to do with the game. But I do think that at 3 weeks, if you remember, the babies in retrospect were pretty easy. Baby's gonna probably sleep. He actually said at the press conference, this is a great baby. She eats well, she sleeps a lot. Baby's probably gonna sleep through most of the game. And I think you don't give the mom credit. She wants to be there for her husband. I actually think that's a beautiful thing. And if she couldn't be there, she wouldn't be there.
Oh, no,
And they're
no.
gonna
She
have,
has to be there.
They're gonna have all the help they need. They're gonna have multiple nannies. They're gonna have probably Brittany's assistant, you know, like they're gonna have so much help to make sure they are comfortable and make sure Brittany is
All right, well.
Hey, you, come a bit closer. We've got so many more must-see interviews, spicy debates, lifestyle tips, and pop culture moments. So subscribe to our channel by tapping the logo below and don't miss out.